Morning YouTubers, welcome to sunny Stoke-on-Trent, and it is Tuesday morning. Got quite a bit on today actually, well today and tomorrow. Just on the first drop, fairly light traffic this morning actually, can't complain. So I've got 15 drops on, fairly, it'll keep me busy anyway. I don't think I will get to where I'd like to today, but it'd be nice if it did. That's 10 drops away from here, so another 9 actually. I've just done one obviously. Loading's not so great. I've just had to move a load of stuff to get something out. It's not placed in the middle of the truck, so I've got a little bit of weight on one side when it doesn't need to be. They could have just moved it to the centre of the truck. It makes it better, makes it securer for you for once you lash it down. But what can you do? Just got to get on with it, I suppose. So I'm in Stoke now. I've got another one in Stoke, and then I think I've got another one not too far from here. And then basically heading down to Northampton. Then after Northampton, he'll be heading back up towards Leicester. So obviously drops in between there. And finishing in Bakewell. That's the last drop, which is probably only about an hour to an hour and a half away from the depot tomorrow. So we shall see how quickly we can do it today. Agency driver was in the truck again on Monday. Yet again, this coffee and tea stuck in the, or whatever it is, spilt in the tray there. I've had to clean the windscreen, and I have to clean the windows because they're gopping and the mirrors are gopping, they're not being cleaned. I can't, do you know what, when I get the new truck, that's it, everything's getting locked away in the cupboards as well, because he's eating my crisps. I had a 6-pack of crisps and they're all gone. I don't get it. Just go and buy your own, you smelly tramp. Ugh. I'd love to meet this guy. I really would love to meet him because he's going to get such a mouthful off me. Anyway, I'm not going to have a bad day. I'm going to have a good day. Today's a good day to have a good day. So the next one, I'm going to have to I'm going to find this as well. I'm going to have to move more stuff. Well, this one's 2.4 metres by 1.2 metres wide. This is a big panel, that. 2 of them. And something else, don't know what that is. Need to collect a check on this one. So I'll collect that before I offload. Because I'm not... it has been known in the past for you to offload and say, oh, I forgot my checkbook. And you're like, well, it's going back on then, isn't it? But yeah, we'll see what happens. I prefer checks and collecting cash. Just don't like collecting. I just don't want cash in the truck, to be honest. There's no need for it, is there? This day and age, people, why don't they pay by card? I mean, who pays by cheque? It's so they can leave the money in the account longer, isn't it? Or sometimes they'll forget to sign it, and it takes longer to get the money back then. They're just crafty bastards. Ooh, well, let's not go. Air pressure sensor's gone. Now I know there's air in the tanks because I've just had a look at that. So we won't be driving anywhere yet because the brakes won't come off. I'm just going to pump the brakes a little bit and I can hear the air coming out. Right, I'm going to go and check the blow-off valves on the tanks. I did that this morning though, but I'm just going to go and check those again. Okay, so I've just gone and made sure the tanks' blow-off valves work, and they all work. I've just come in, switched the engine off, switched it on again, and the air has gone away, so it's probably just a computer problem with it. DAFs are known for having stupid computer problems, like the time you've got no air in your tyres when you haven't got tyre pressure sensors. So anyway, just double checked it, okay. I'm looking at my air now, which is this one here. So that should build back up. Let's put some revs on. It's building back up, and it's going down when you brake. So it probably was just a sensor or a computer malfunction. It's alright now. Keep an eye on it. If it comes back up again, then I'll probably ring the office and just, or I'll probably ring the maintenance department for this wagon and just query it with them what they reckon. This is one last time they offered me some money to take it somewhere else. Obviously I won't be doing that, but I might just go. Before I start unloading, I'm going to make sure somebody's actually there and not going to mess me around. Because last time I just don't like them. I just think they're a bit of a dodgy customer after something for nothing. Because it's basically we charge them to deliver it to their customer, but they don't want to pay for that. So tightwads, Bridge Street. Service Road, ST16. Alright, so we're here again. You might recognise this one from another video. With the tight gap to get in. Hopefully there's nothing blocking the road. So we're going in here left. There's a van there. Great. I'm getting in here. I'm not delivering to you, I'm delivering to them.
Are you giving them a ring?
Who?
Are they coming?
Who? I'm going to reverse in there in a minute.
No, I was just thinking about this. It's a small van, yeah.
Oh, there's a car. Is he going in there? If he nicks my spot, I'll push him out of the way. That's done. Stayed on the service road, didn't reverse in. I didn't even have to unload it. They come out and unload it. I was quite surprised at that actually.
Turn left, Bridge Street.
So on the way to
at the end of the road,
somewhere else.
turn left,
They even read which area it is.
Ditchfield Road.
An hour away. Never heard of this town before. Yeah. It's only 25 miles. So I've got to get out of this town centre now, and it's usually really quite bad. Just about to go to this one now. I've been here before. Actually a farm.
Turn left.
So I know where it is this time. Last time I had to give him a call because I didn't know. So I'm just going down this one horse lane. Should be there in a couple of minutes. It's not quite taking an hour. A bit less than that. There you go, Pipe Ridware we are. Litchfield. Okay, just done at that one and had a 15-minute break. Well, 18 minutes. There we go, a bit better.
Turn left, Ditchfield Road.
Just on the way to, I forgot where I'm going now. It's one I don't like anyway, only because it's impossible to get anything more than a transit van down to the yard. You can get this down, but it's a pain in the backside. There's signs everywhere saying do not park, but they all just ignore that anyway and park. But they've only got a couple of things. Last 2 times I've been there actually, I've only had stuff I can handball off myself. And I've got the same today again. I think it's bits I've missed a couple of weeks ago. Not I personally missed, but you know the company's missed. So I'm just going to park on the street and walk down to that. I've been selling this farm. I've not really had internet connection, so I couldn't go on YouTube. It's just like 1 bar or something. So I couldn't. All I could get really was my emails. And I've just been laughing because I saw one of the comments which says, obviously you can go to you can take a bottle with you if you need a wee, but if you need to do a number 2, what do you do? Well, I'm sure it's probably come across every driver's mind what you do at first, but I wouldn't worry too much. Most of the time you'll find at Tesco's, Morrison's, you know, any kind of shopping centre or shop, some petrol stations. Oh, here we go, here's another wagon. Oh good, there's a lay-by here. So yeah, if it's absolute emergency, say you've parked up for the night and you can't move your wagon, or you should have to go before you park up. But if needs must, I mean, I've always got toilet paper with me, always. You just never know, just in case. But if needs must, then you're gonna have to go and find some thick bushes or something. Shit in a bag, tie it up and take it with you. Obviously I won't leave it in the cab, I'd probably leave it in the back of the wagon until I could find a bin. But that's what you're going to have to do. Subjects people don't usually like talking about. Sorry mate, stay there. But there you go. Just made me laugh when I read that comment actually. We are here, residential. Managed to make up a bit of time. I've got 30 minutes left before I have to have a break. So I'll get this one done and get on a break.
After 200.
Off we pop. Some of that was rejected because it was damaged items, or a damaged item, so the customer rejected it. So no doubt I'll be back on the street again next week, or maybe this week, I don't know. Depends I suppose when it's in stock. I've got 40 minutes for my break. I know I said 40 minutes last time, but I must have been reading it wrong. But 40 minutes drive before I have to have my break, and the next one is 45 minutes away. So I'm probably going to get most of the way there and then pull over. Depends if it's coming off a motorway, then I might just have a break before getting on the motorway, just in case any roadworks, traffic jams, whatever.
At the end of the road, turn. Please verify your.
Well, I took the gamble, joined the motorway before having a break, and it's crawling. Not good.
After 2 miles, keep left.
Oh, here's how it works.
West.
So coming off here in 2 miles anyway onto the M5, so I think it should be alright, and I can jump off the M5 if I need to. It'll probably take about 15 to 20 minutes to clear this, 15 minutes to clear this, then I can jump off the motorway, in theory. Yeah, I made the decision to come off the motorway. There was an exit here, so I took it. No idea where I am. But I've just seen a retail parked to my right hand side when I was on the motorway, so I'm just going to go around to that and just park up there. Right, that's my 30 minutes done. Just had another truck driver here pull up from Kent, asking for some place. Never heard of it. So I've just said to him I'm not from around this area. Sorry, I can't help. And then he went back into his cab and then come back out again. And he gave me the name of this place as well. I said no, I really can't help you. Normally just drive straight past this junction. So okay, yeah, no problem. Goes back in his cab, and then he comes out 5 minutes later, and he says, "Fuck it, I'm going getting something to eat. If in doubt, fill your face." Just made me laugh. Yeah, what's he got on board anyway? Chilies. Got a truck full of chilies. Well, that's my 30 minutes done now. I can't get back on the motorway where I've just pulled off because the slip road, the on-ramp is closed. So I'm going to have to follow diversions for that. See where that leads. I was at this one the other day when they sent me out in the van, and there was no one in. Okay, so something missing off that bit of glue. Nothing I can do about that.
Turn around when possible. Level close. Then, at the end of the road,
hour between the next
turn
drop.
left. Corkdale Road.
Seems to be an hour between every drop today. What, 40 minutes to an hour. So where are we off to now? Coventry. So it will be Coventry, then Long Eaton. I think I've got 2 for Long Eaton. No, I haven't. Long Eaton's in the north anyway. What am I on about? Long Buckby, I'm thinking. Yeah, Coventry, Long Buckby, Northampton, and then tomorrow morning. I mean, I might get to Northampton tonight. If not, it's first thing in the morning. And then I've got Leicester first thing tomorrow. Back up north. Just stopped at the garage then for something, and obviously I wanted to make sure the height of the vehicle doesn't exceed the height of the canopy for the forecourt. Anyway, I worked it out, and it was like 4 inches below the canopy, so I can go under it. Anyway, I goes into the shop, comes back out, and there's about 6 feet from the top of my truck to the canopy, so I'm not sure what size they've got on there, but it's a bit wrong.
Cross the roundabout. 3rd exit.
Okay, so I've just done the
Keep right.
I've just done the delivery at that one. Had a bit of an argument actually. Not really an argument, like more of a slanging match, to be honest. I wasn't that wound up at first, but the guy pushed my buttons in the end. When I pulled up, there's a taxi parked in front of me. He was on double yellow lines, I was on double yellow lines. You know, delivering there. He was probably picking up from somewhere nearby. So, anyway, I didn't really block him in, but I parked close to him. He had enough space to reverse, go round me, you know, when he wanted to leave. I was only going to be 5 minutes, so I thought, well, it's not like I'm unloading a full wagon. So he's beeping his horn and he's shouting abuse out the window. And at this point, I'd already left the cab and gone to the back of the wagon. I only had 2 things to deliver, and it was only like small boxes. So I'd gone to the back of the wagon, and anyways, he pulls out of his space, and he pulls up, starts calling me a fucking knobhead and all that stuff, and then drives off. So I shouted back, so his window was open. I shouted, "Well, come back to me and say that." Anyway, he turned back round, drove round, come back towards me, give me that all that again, and couldn't get out of his car though. So get out of your car. He's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be driving that. You're only 12." I said, "You need to get a proper job and stop driving a taxi because it's not even a real license."
After 400 yards, cross the roundabout.
I didn't say
Second
that.
exit.
What did I say? I can't remember what I said now. Something like that. Something just as petty as he was, to be honest. I shouldn't have even rose to it, but I did. I'm only human. So this one, which I thought was going to be the last one of the day, it's not. It's going to be morning now. The people are there. The forklift truck's sat there. They're all in there. Don't know why they couldn't just offload it. It'll take them 2 minutes. So I don't have to sort through anything. It's all on one stack. Follow the truck straight off. Sign paperwork. Ta-ra. So no, I suppose it's one of those things. If they want to be funny and not tip you, then it's you know, it's not a lot you can do about it really. You do get a funny a few places where they're quite funny. No, you know, I'm not tipping you. Blah blah blah. I just said okay, I'll come back in the morning. Get a bit pissed off, but if you show them that you're a bit pissed off and you're showing a bit of attitude, then the next time you're going to be there, they're going to be, yeah, let's make him wait. So best off is just to say yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do it out of order. I'm going to go to Northampton. I'm in Long Buckby at the moment, which is about 30 minutes away. So I'm going to go to Northampton, sleep there for the night, and deliver one there in the morning. And then this one here is on the way back anyway, so I can just come here and then go on to the next one after that. It won't make any difference, apart from the one I'm going to next. They prefer their stuff the night before so they can get the vans loaded. So if I'm there first thing in the morning, it's better for them because they can just put it straight on their van then, and it doesn't mess them around. Because timings for that company that I'm going to next is quite important, but for this one obviously isn't. So I'll go and do that one and sort that customer out before I sort this one out. Sometimes it's just the way to do it. I'm going to double check though first that there's nothing underneath the stack for these people for this next customer, because if there is, then I can't do it out of order, in which case I'm staying here for the night, which is not great. Alright guys, just packed up for the evening now. I'm in Northampton. I'm in a quietish lay-by, it's full of other trucks. I've just had some strange man, I videoed on my phone actually. I just had some strange man, old, very old, I'd say 80s, 90s. He was just stood like 15 feet in front of the truck and he was just staring at me. I mean, I was watching YouTube videos and every time I looked up he was still staring at me. I was like, this guy is creeping me out here. It's like he's escaped from a nut house or something. If I can get the footage off my phone, I'll insert the clip now. This man's just staring at me. He's been stood there for like 10 minutes. He looks like he's escaped from a hospital. Oh dear. Hello mate.
No. Alright?
Wonderful.
Good.
What the fuck? It's just bizarre. So I'm bored now. I've had something to eat. It's 9:15. Sorry, no, 19:15. So 7:15. Nothing to do. Bored. Didn't bring the iPad again, so I can't really watch proper TV on that. I have got a 4G internet connection here though, so I can stream Netflix, which is alright. Just on a smaller screen, that's all. So I'm just going to show you how to use the side, the ceiling strap, the roof straps, what they're called. Just to show you, and then I'll do the other straps tomorrow dinner time or something. Mainly though, these are for like when you're taking a pallet full of stuff, or something that could easily fall over, or something that's not that heavy. Well, mind you, I've used it for some stuff that is heavy, but don't really need to do on this on the cargo I've got on at the moment. But I'm just going to do it anyway to show you how I do it, how it's done. Then, if you've never done it before, then you're in the know, or you've got a little bit of knowledge, and then you can just kind of figure it out for yourself. It's not difficult, but yeah, I'll show you now. Okay, so these are what I mean by ceiling straps or roof straps. That's what that's called. As you can see, they just pull along. It's got this the whole length of the wagon. These ones have been taken off. They just hook off, but I've got these. These are stored in my side cabinet, side of the cab. So basically, I mean, I just tie these out of the way. That's where they're all a bit tangled up. Basically, these will go. We'll put one there for demonstration. If you're doing these, actually, let me just step back here a bit. If you're going to do both sides, bring the first two up. So basically, that one will do this side. About a second one there will do this side, and then you just bring the next one up to do the other two. If you do one side at a time, you're not going to be able to pull the other ones up this way. So yeah. Right, I'll just stick this camera still somewhere. So make sure the strap's straight, not twisted. Standard hook that you get on most straps, it'll hook underneath the body of the truck. Before you do that, lift that up, release the pressure. Won't quite fit, well, it will actually, but I'll just show you what to do if it doesn't quite fit. So you get this bit here, push it up, a bit difficult sometimes, pull it out a bit, and then so you get a bit of a loop, and just pull the bottom one, and it'll make that longer. So you can put that on, then obviously it's too long now, so all you do is pull that back down, give it a good tug, pull that down, and that will lock it in place. So that basically stops these from falling out the sides. So say I had a lot of loose stuff like this, I'm going to take off the side. Good idea to use these, because as soon as you open the curtains you don't want them to fall out. And they are quite good to use, a lot of people don't use them. But they're twisted, you don't want twisted. That's it. Real easy. Obviously your pallet's going to be a lot higher, it's going to be more difficult. Sometimes you have a vertical wall of whatever it is you're delivering, and that might not be enough to adjust it. If that's not enough to adjust it, you can adjust it another way. Okay, as you can see on here, it has another loop here. It's actually two straps there. So to sort that one out, release the pressure off that. It will then give you slack on this. Once you've got slack on that, this is pretty as far as this one's going to go. Once you've got slack on that, you can pull it back down, and then basically that loop will get smaller, and it will just give you a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? It'll just give you a little bit more. My mind's blank. More to play with. As you can see, they do move, so they're not totally, you know, don't expect that to be your main. If you've got something that's heavy, don't just rely on that. I would also strap it down if it's something heavy. I mean, it's great for these things, because these things flop about, fall around. It's great now, it's not going to fall out. So I can just pull the curtain to and leave that like that. These straps here, these have got the same hook on it which go underneath the body of the vehicle, Same as just double check, just show you. Same hook, which is like that, which is the same hook as what the curtains have. So basically there's hooks underneath and then the pressure will keep it in. This, someone's swapped the straps on this truck. That one's got a knot in it. I just don't like that at all. I tend to try and protect whatever it is I'm strapping up. So I'll put carpet on this one and a piece of old wood on this one. And sometimes, if I've got them as well, I'll put the plastic corners to protect the edges of the work surfaces. As you can see, this one's twisted. Not done by me, done by the loaders. I mean, I should have spotted that this morning actually. But if you can see, the whole lot's slid. It's moved. Now I've already moved it back once. That started off this morning over this side. So I've pushed it over, but as you can see here, it's come back at that end. It's come back this way, or this end's gone that way a bit more. Because what will happen if it's off centre? Once it moves slightly, it gives these a bit of slack, and once it's got a bit of slack, it can move further. Then sometimes you'll go to take these off, and you're like, "Fucking hell, it's not even tight that," but you know you're tightened it up. I think I've shown you how to use these before. Dead easy. It's in the locked position there, and you have lock release there, which you pull up, and basically you've got little cogs there. All it does is pull a bar out of the way, so you can then go like that. To release it, you hold it, you keep that up and press down, and it just releases the pressure. And then to tighten it back up, just pull on that one, pull it all the way back, not to the lock position, but far enough, and then now that's a lot tighter than it was a minute ago. You can check really how tight it is by how much that twists, and that didn't even look loose, but it obviously was. Same with this one. I'll just show you. Someone's put it slightly different on this one. So yeah, it's wrong that. This one's wrong. It's yeah. That should be through the other loop, I think. I'm pretty sure it should be. It should be back down underneath. This way. Okay, so let's release that. Right, let's release. There you go. Let's pull that back out a bit. So, pull it nice and tight. You don't have to put your foot there, but I just like to stop it from getting any slack. Try and make sure it's straight as well, because if it's soft slightly, then it's going to make it slightly looser. So release the lock, and then just that ain't going anywhere now, that, and that's nice and tight. Now the whole thing's twisted, so it could still move. What I should do really is release this one. In fact, I'll do it now. Release this one. I'll see if I can push it back with my feet. There we go. More in the centre now. So if this camera work's making you dizzy. Right, I'm a bit more happy now with that. It's in the centre of the vehicle, not much scope for movement. All them over there, they're not going to move because they're boxed in on that side, and they're quite heavy, those ones. They're heavier than these ones, and they're not as long, so there you go. That's the strapping done. Oh,